Hi friends, Mme West here. I'm excited to share with you today a book about a holiday that some people celebrate this week called Dia de los Muertos, or it's called Day of the Dead. You may be celebrating another holiday this week called Halloween. Some of the things about Halloween and Day of the Dead are the same, so you can compare them. Some of the things about Day of the Dead and Halloween are different. And that, we say, is the kind of thinking called contrasting. If you can compare and contrast, or be able to say what's the same and different about things that you're thinking about, that'll help you become the best student that you can possibly be. So I'm going to show you this true fact book, or nonfiction text, about a book on Day of the Dead. One of the characteristics of nonfiction text is that they might have a table of contents. The table of contents is something that tells you what's in the story and on what page. So let's take a look at Day of the Dead. Celebrating holidays, Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead is here. Skeleton and colorful calaveras smile out of windows. Calaveras is the word for skull. People wear face paint, they play music and dance in cemeteries. It is Day of the Dead. What is Day of the Dead? This holiday honors the dead. Families welcome spirits back home. So people who've already died are being honored. They celebrate death as a part of life. It is a happy time. How do you say? So there's a couple of words. A lot of the people who celebrate Day of the Dead are in Latin America. And so you might speak Spanish if you're from Latin America. Calaveras means skulls. Dia de los Muertos means Day of the Dead. Ofrendas is an altar where you offer up remembrances for the people who've died. Pan de muerto, that's a special kind of sweet bread that you might eat if you celebrate. And papel picado, those are decorations that people use to decorate for the holiday. Who celebrates Day of the Dead? Mexico and other parts of Latin America celebrate this holiday. They call it Dia de los Muertos. The United States also enjoys this holiday. One thing that might be interesting to you is that people in France don't celebrate Halloween, but people in the United States do. People in the United States might celebrate Halloween, or they might celebrate Day of the Dead. But Halloween is a very American holiday. Day of the Dead beginnings. People in Mexico started to honor the dead thousands of years ago. They had special months to remember the spirits of loved ones. Today, the holiday combines old traditions with other traditions called All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. These are Christian holidays that also honor the dead. It's time to celebrate. Day of the Dead is on November 2nd. Children who have died are often remembered the day before. People clean graves and decorate for the celebrations. Ofrendas are important to Day of the Dead. People create altars to hold candles, photos, and belongings of the dead. You can make a papel picado. People decorate their authors with papel picado. You can take some colored paper and make some hole punches and decorate them, much as you would take a white piece of paper and cut out shapes, maybe to make a snowflake. Maybe you'll try making a papel picado this week. Hope you have a great week. And I want you to think about what are some of the ways that Halloween is the same as Day of the Dead, and what are some of the ways you might know about Halloween that's different than Day of the Dead. Comparing and contrasting, taking what's the same and what's different. That kind of thinking can help you become the best student you can possibly be. So take a thought about that. Maybe write it down. What are some of the ways Halloween, Day of the Dead are alike or different? What are some of the fall holidays that your family celebrates? Thanks for listening.